Hi, I am Sandy Coyne-Gilbert. I'm the program director, advisor, and instructor in the MSOL program. First, welcome to the program, and welcome to OL 500, which is your first course in 10 courses that will come forward. I am here to provide some basic information, also so you see what I look like and we get to know each other a little better. You may have noticed that your course is not open, though you can get into your discussion board, and I urge you to do that. People have already started communicating and allowing each other a chance to get to know them. So please come on to the discussion board. You do not need to read anything. It is about you and you alone. And then you get a chance to just play with discussion boards in Blackboard. By now, you should have received your entrance into Blackboard, information on how to access the account, your shell, and enough so that you can get in and start to go around. First, I want you to know that the thing about the leadership program, the first and most important thing, is that it is about taking risks. And so getting in and just getting used to things, there's nothing that can be broken. Don't worry about it. Just go in and test drive things. If you get confused or if there's anything that doesn't make sense, at all times, you can always get in touch with me. And I know I've said this to all of you, but I want to remind you, my cell phone is at the bottom of my email. It's also available to you. I've given to most of you. It's 512-749-2621. You are able to use that at any time of the day or night. Now, am I available all the time? No. But if you text me, we can always set up appointments. And I do make myself readily accessible to make this an easy transition. It's not easy to go to school. To make a decision to go to grad school is a huge one. And I want you to have the support you need to make this the journey you want. So first of all, I am going to open week 1. I'm just going to make sure that any last minute issues are solved. I had some issues with Blackboard. It had to do with changing my credentials from Coyne to Coyne-Gilbert. I've only been married a little over a year, and apparently that created some angst for Blackboard. We've got that corrected. We are going to have a Collaborate session on Thursday. Our orientation for this program is going to be available on Thursday. So I want to talk a little bit, before we go into the orientation, let me talk a little bit about the difference between hybrid, online, and the creation of a robust learning community. When we started enrolling students, we were challenged by the fact that sometimes there's limited numbers of students in the program that are starting at the same time. I wanted to get out of this is hybrid and this is online and get into something that was more diverse and actually created the learning community that I believe students crave. So to do that, to create a robust learning community, we combined hybrid, which means that students attend an approximately 3-hour class every Thursday from 6 to 9, or 6 to 8:50 actually, and online, where there's 2 questions and students attend. There's no expectation of attendance, but rather they go online and correspond through online discussion boards. The online discussion boards can be fun, and there's a lot of great information that comes out. We will all be doing it, whether you are hybrid or you are online, you will be doing that. But one of the things that I recognized is that sometimes when people go to online, they have a sense of isolation. I don't like that. And so I went back to school actually and got a graduate certificate in online teaching in the past few months, because I wanted to create a much more robust experience for online students. I have been an online student and I've felt the isolation, but I've also felt the great connection when you sort of go through the screen and somehow connect to another human. As a result, we are using what's called Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. And what this is it's a mechanism similar to what you're seeing right now, where you can attend a live class on Thursday nights, but never be in East Hartford, Connecticut. It also helps students who would typically have attended that class. If they're sick, or they have a sick kid, or they got stuck at work, or they're out of town, they can still come to class. But that's not comfortable for many online learners. There are reasons why people can't be available in a synchronous environment. As a result, all the Blackboard sessions are going to be recorded. That means that the next day I can send out a recording. So if you couldn't attend on Thursday, you still have access to the dynamics that happen when a group of people that are interested and concerned can participate. Now, I'm going to send out a Blackboard Collaborate Ultra link for you on Wednesday, and you can attend on Thursday if you choose to. If you don't, you will have it available to you on Friday. I will send you the recording through an announcement and keep everybody up to date on it. From my perspective, this means your education is your development. It's the way you design it. So if you can be available on Thursday night, great, you're more than welcome. And if that means being available on Thursday night, but being available remotely, you'll be able to dial in via this link. You'll be able to communicate so that we can hear you in the classroom, and you'll be able to hear others and to see not only what I'm talking and hear me talking, but to also see the slides and how the dynamics of the conversation evolve from those slides. That's a really cool experience. I'm going to send you that, as I said. Thursday, we are going to begin our session at approximately 5:30, and it will be supper. So I'm going to allow that to occur, and then approximately at 6:15, I will start the session. So it'll be live for everybody, anyone who wants to dial in, but also all the people in the classroom. At 6:30, Lisa Manley, who is not only one of our critical members of our adjunct staff, she's also the director of the Center for Teaching Excellence and the Center for Online Studies. She is going to come on, and for a half an hour, she's going to talk with you about Blackboard. Make sure that all of it makes sense to you, that you feel comfortable and confident about what it all means. If you've used Blackboard before, you might find there's some new nuances at best that have been added, and I want to make sure you're comfortable with those. So that is the update. Now, what is 500, OL 500? This is the beginning point. And as the result of being a beginning point, we're going to start by getting you acclimated and acquainted with graduate studies as well as leadership. During the course of this class, we are going to start to explore a shared language, a shared understanding of leadership. What it does is it allows us an opportunity to bring all of our experiences to bear and share them here in this classroom. I think you're going to find it's a vibrant and exciting way to start. You will also get to know the wonderful people who, like you, have decided to go on this journey. As we explore leadership, we're also going to explore your leadership. And that is a critical element of this entire journey, but specifically this class. It culminates in developing your own leadership development action plan, having you understand what you believe, developing your own mission statement, a vision for how you want to lead, and what leadership really means to you, the people who have affected you in leadership. This is the beginning of this program. I do need to tell you that this leadership action development plan that you're going to do right in the course of this course is actually going to be use later on when you get into OL 525 with Lisa Manley. And you start to understand and appreciate the process going forward. I also want to tell you that your first assignment is just a beginning. It is a benchmark for all of us. And it's a simple assignment. It's going to be, what is leadership? There are no right nor wrong ways to approach this. I do want you to know that this is where we begin our culture. This course is incredibly important to me because I believe in the ability to make a mistake in a culture and then to find a better way, both for yourself, the people you work with, and your organization as a whole. So, we're about to embark on a really incredible journey. I know this short video can't answer all of your questions, but what it can do is begin the dialogue. I hope you know that I am always accessible, always available. Perhaps not every hour of the day, but within 24 hours of any day, you can have a conversation with me. You can have an email exchange, that I stay in touch because you are important. And this is a great journey. It really is. So I look forward to hearing your feedback. And always remember, if there's anything we can do to make this journey better for you, please let me know. Also, if there's something you suggest we change or modify, please let me know that as well. I wish you all the best as we begin. And I would remind you that Confucius said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And here you are, taking your first steps. Thank you so much. I look forward to working with you. Take care.